Oh, sweetie, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, everything I'm about to tell you is 100% true, and this information came to me from one of the crew members on Drake's tour. This was the guy who did all the tech stuff, and he told me that Drake has an employee whose job is to go around town looking for super hot girls. He finds the girls and then he interviews them, and out of all the girls he interviews, he picks the one that he thinks is the best. Then he drives her to Drake's place. Drake has sex with her, and then he drives her home. So basically, Drake has his own private Tinder.
Now we all know I couldn't wait to address this issue, cause wasn't that rich? It was the biggest rap beef we've seen in a long time. And not only did Kendrick Lamar take it there, but he dropped diss track after diss track against Drake. But things are about to get very messy now, because Kendrick is taking it a step further, and this beef is far from over. In one of his diss tracks, Kendrick exposed Drake for allegedly having a secret daughter and baby mama. And although Drake denies it, it looks like it might be true, because they say that the baby mama has come out to reveal her identity, and slam Drake for allegedly being a deadbeat dad. But that's not all, y'all, because she allegedly bet Kendrick's claims about Drake allegedly being a creep, and she allegedly handed over some pretty damaging video evidence to Kendrick of Drake allegedly being creepy towards young girls. Now these videos allegedly show Drake in a compromising position with these girls. And y'all, it's about to get serious, y'all. I'm going to need y'all the way in through this whole entire video, and if you haven't already yet, subscribe, because I'm about to tell you how Kendrick is determined to ruin Drake for good.
I just want to make this clear. White boy, they said you said if you was young girls, you promised you would have been arrested. Whoever wrote that for you should have put more thought into that. White boy, it's your writers. Whatever message you translated to them, that wasn't the way they were supposed to do that. And as a writer, when it come to pedophilia, you gotta remove yourself from that. White boy, that wasn't the line right there.
Y'all, Kendrick Lamar has officially become an Avengers level threat, because why on earth did he eat Drake up like that? They not like us. They not like us. Do y'all know how many times I said a minor this weekend? It's crazy. I even dusted off my kneecaps to grip walk. But Drake had a few shots and hits too on Kendrick, and the beef just went from 0 to 100 real fast. At first, it was just a few shots here and there and their songs. But over the weekend, things took a serious turn. Kendrick didn't just drop one diss track, he hit Dre with the trilogy. Let me tell y'all, it was like watching a heavyweight boxing match from one fighter didn't stand a chance. Drake's going to need some serious damage control, because Kendrick served him up a dish of humiliation that's very hard to recover from. And just when you thought it didn't get any crazier, this old baby mama drama that Kendrick was spilling out, yeah, it turns out it might be legit, y'all. Allegedly, the baby mama is backing Kendrick and not her baby daddy. So let's rewind a little bit and get the backstory. Dr. and Kendrick's beef has been brewing for ages, y'all. It all started to be because Drake couldn't handle a bit of friendly competition. Let's go back all the way back to 2013 when Kendrick jumped on Big Sean's track control and called out a bunch of big names in the game, making it clear that he was coming for the throne. Y'all remember on Control when he said, "And I'm going to get it even if you're in the way, and if you're in the way, better run for Pete's sake." I heard the barbershops being in great debate all the time about who's the best MC. Kendrick, Jagger, and Nas, Eminem, Andre 3. The rest of y'all is new ninjas. New ninja, just don't get involved. Yeah, he was making it very clear that he was coming for the throne, and that move lit a fire under Drake, and their rivalry has just been simmering ever since. He said, "But this is hip hop, and the ninjas should know what time it is." And that goes for Jermaine Cole, Beat W, Pusha T, Meek Mills, ASAP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, J Electron, Tyler McMiller. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you ninjas, yeah. So while other rappers took Kendrick's Control versus Stride, see it as a competitive spirit, Drake took it personally. That's when the drama started to get real chaotic. For a couple of years, there was some subtle shade tossed back and forth between them. But things definitely escalated a few weeks back. J. Cole in his song First Person Shooter with Drake dropped Kendrick's name alongside theirs, referring to them as the Big Three, and Rep. J. Cole said, "Love when they argue, the hot as MC is a K is at O and me, we the Big Three, like we started the league." But right now, I feel like Muhammad. Now, this didn't sit well with Mr. Kendrick. No, K-Do said no, and he decided to clap back at J. Cole and Drake in his collab with Metro Boomin title Like That, where he said it's up, plus too many soldiers not to play it safe if you walk around with that stick. It ain't Andre 3K, think I won't drop the location, I still got PTSD, mother of the Big Three ninja. It's just big me. Applause in the comments. That was hard work. Now Metro and Drake had their own tangled history, and Metro definitely didn't hold back. He even threw out his own beat in inviting everybody and their mama to jump in and take a swipe at Drake, and guess what? People were definitely not shy about joining in. They was lining up ready to take a swing at Drake. They even had me in a back girl talking about BBL Drizzy. Oh, it's BBL Drizzy, let me know if I should join the challenge. But yeah, Drake looks like he's got a huge target on his back. And these rappers aren't missing their mark, it's a full-blown showdown. And Drake's caught right in the middle of it. But of course Drake wasn't about to let Kendrick have the last word. Would they not like us, at least not without putting up a fight. He fired back with not just one but two diss tracks that were aimed straight at Kendrick, push-ups and tailor-made. Maybe he thought he had the upper hand. But listen, was he wrong? Because when Kendrick came back with Euphoria, a 6-minute masterpiece of lyrical destruction, seriously, it was like watching a master at work. But was not satisfied with just one little knockout punch. No, he followed up with 616 in LA. And let me tell y'all, it was just as savage as the first one, and he pulled back the curtain on Drake's camp, exposing moles and traitors, painting Drake as the bad guy throwing money around to get dirt on Kendrick, and it was super messy. And Kendrick got the upper hand with that diss track. But Drake was not the one to back down. No, he dropped another diss track called Family Matters. And I gotta hand it to him, he held his own with that. And he called out Kendrick as being a hypocrite, alleging some very serious stuff about Kendrick's personal life. And then he went there comparing Kendrick's relationship with his fiancée to a messy relationship of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. It was definitely a low blow, y'all. But hey, all fair and love and rap beef, right? I don't know, cause I'm not going to lie, Drake did his thing with that track, because a couple of years ago there were reports of Kendrick allegedly putting hands on his fiancée. But he denied those allegations.
About artists. That story, I didn't even think that was remotely close to it.
Story about you, and I was like, there's no.
But don't get it twist, Drake wasn't pulling any punches. He went as far as alleging that one of Kendrick's kids might not even be his own, suggesting his fiancée Whitney had cheated with Kendrick's manager Dave Freak. And the social media tea, well, let me tell y'all, is piping hot. Fans know Whitney's social media moves because she follows Dave, but not Kendrick. And every time she posts about her kids, Dave's right there in the comment section, leaving emojis and whatnot. It's enough to make you raise an eyebrow for sure. But now Drake's Family Matters track was definitely spicy, because before we could even ask or bask in the reactions, Kendrick hit back with Meet the Grams. It was like Kendrick had been waiting in the wings, just itching for the chance to spill some serious tea, and Drake practically served it up on a silver platter, because Meet the GRHS definitely overshadowed Family Matters. And Meet the Grams, Kendrick didn't hold back either. He went after every single member of Drake's family. He didn't stop there. He exposed Drake for some seriously shady behavior, painting him as a creep. It's like every diss Kendrick drops adds fuel to the fire, and Drake's left scrambling to try to put it out. He name dropped Jake's mom, saying, "Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen, your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think ninjas like him should die him, and Weinstein should get effed up in the ass for the rest of their life."